So a miner had a 20-minute break, which anybody else would call lunch. At the pit it was called snap, and that came after a little metal can what they used to stick down, like a metal tin, which was a snap tin. And it basically two pieces of metal, one that slotted into another, and this was to keep mice out and vermin in the pit. So the miner would hang that on a hook in the gate while hacking away at the coal and that, doing his job, and then they'd have 20 minutes when they had snap, and then they'd all sit in a row putting the world to rights. And that's the snap tins actually started going out of fashion in the late 60s and early 70s because of the advance of Tupperware, plastic Tupperware, and they were actually made to fit bread which was cooked on the old range. There's a very, very amusing story. When you started at the pit, you did close personal supervision, and you first got assigned to an old miner, and this was to get your pit sense. And one of them, that his name was Ron Dennis, Budgie, he lived at Selston, worked at Annesley. He used to have these lads, trainees, which was, they wore a yellow helmet to signify they were trainees. They used to call them daffodils. And he used to give them the one over with the snap tin, telling them all about while they slotted in to keep mice out, and the company Acme that made them, ACME. And on the one end of the snap tin is a half moon shape, and the theory of that is they made them like that because when they cooked the homemade bread in the ranges in times past and that, it used to come out the shape of an half moon, like an ovish loaf. So this Ron Dennis, Budgie, used to tell these young lads that started pit when they were 15, tell them this story. And his punchline, he used to tell them then that French miners' snap tins were 4 foot long.